Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's going on, y'all? We gonna talk about the child support situation. I ain't gonna put no music to this. I'm not gonna do none of that. Cause this situation, I want to be real with it. Um, First of all, I'm gonna say this: what a lot of the people don't understand is that when you do child support, you're surrendering your kid's life to the state. So, God forbid, if something happened to you, and the other parent don't want to take the kid, automatically the kid goes to foster care, because that's the first choice where the kid is going to go to, is maybe if it's the mother's filing child support against the father, you know, and then the father is so pissed off he don't want to take the kid. So, what he do is he just ignore the whole situation, and before you know it, is going to the kid is going to go to foster care, or the father's parents, So that's the first situation that happens when this whole thing happens. See, my thing is that how you gonna take from the poor to give to the poor? You know, there's a lot of dudes out there that don't deserve for this right here to happen to them. There's a lot of women out there that don't deserve for this to happen to them. But unfortunately, this is the situation and this is what's happening. Okay, like guy could be making $250 every 2 weeks and may have other kids to take care of, and the judge still decides on that brother or that sister. Okay, that's not fair. You don't do stuff like that. You don't do stuff like that. Because while that judge, and first of all, I'm going to just say this: you ain't never going to be no judge in my book, because the only judge I have is up above. Okay, not no human being could be a judge for me or to me. I don't care who that human being is. You never gonna judge me like that. Okay? Because you're just a mere mortal just like me. When you bleed just like me. So you never gonna be a higher authority to me on no level. Okay? Now if you're a man or a woman of God, I definitely respect you. I definitely respect you. I know some people that could attest to that. I definitely respect you for that, because you're a man or a woman of God that preaches righteousness, and I look at you as a very positive example. So you definitely is somebody that I'm going to look up to, because you're doing something that really works for society, that really works for people. But at the same time, you got these people making decisions on people's lives, don't know your situation at all on no level. Don't know your situation. But this is what they do. So here's my story, y'all. Here's my story. Downtown Bridgeport, up the street from the child support people. There's this judge that I guess he must have thought I was one of those dudes that's gonna just let this fly what he did to me. He disrespected me in the courtroom. Okay? He raised my child support up a couple of more dollars, knowing that I can't afford it. He did it a couple of more dollars. Good thing my mother and my father taught me well. They taught me to stand up. Yeah, I had some mishaps, with my older son, but now that me and my older son has reunited, and me and my older son mom, we on a better level, I commend the lady, you know what I mean, because her fiance, he helped get me. I believe that this is his doing. He helped me get back that relationship with my son because he spoke to my son like a man should have, and he spoke to her. And he might have said, "Yo, let that man see his son." You know what I mean? Let that man see his son. Don't take that away from that man. That's all that man got. I believe he said that, and I respect that brother for that, and I appreciate you, brother. If you see his video, I definitely appreciate you, brother. I don't know your name. I met you that day in the child support court. You seem like a real cool brother. God bless you, brother. But the only thing that I'm going to say, and this is what I'm going to say right here. These people, first of all, the child support. You won't have a job if there was no child support. I look at y'all guys, anybody that work in that field in the child support enforcement office, I look at you as a bottom feeder. That's how I look at you as. And the reason why I look at you like that, because you take from the poor to give to the poor. There should be certain laws and rules in how someone could obtain child support. It definitely should be that. And the reason why I say that is because some people, men do it to women too. You got some people that the man don't want to be with her, so she figure, hey, I'm going to get you in the pockets. So she put child support on this dude, knowing that this dude was doing what he had to do for his kid, but she do it anyway to him. Vice versa, the dudes do it to the women. It's something that's not cool, and it's not right. And I don't think nobody should go through that. It's a rip-off system. This system right here is designed from the 70s. It definitely needs a upgrade to a better way. And for those parents that have kids, that have extra kids that they taking care of, I believe they do deserve some type of, discount or whatever case may be, some type of consideration behind that. Because, see, my thing is, these judges, you know what I'm saying, that's making these life-changing situations, they're making these life-altering decisions, I'm going to say, on people who they don't even know. They going by these people by a piece of paper. You don't know these people. You don't know the situation. You don't know how they got into this situation. You know nothing about it. But you making these life-changing, life-altering situations. And this is another thing that's connected to the crimes out here. You got some of these young brothers out here get on child support and they get a job and then they get tired of working for them little pennies that because the child support killing their job, and they guess what? They go out there and they rob, steal, and kill because they give up. They give up. That's why the crime rate is getting higher and higher, because of these. I'm gonna say, I don't want to disrespect nobody, but I'm gonna just say this: all these disgusting people that's in them child support enforcement offices. I'm not gonna say everybody, because you got some people, they do understand your situation and they do try to work with you. But this child support office out here where I'm at, they are the worst. I'm gonna tell you right now, they the worst. And you know what? Let me tell you something. When somebody is getting child support put on them and they was already doing the right thing, they wasn't no bad person, but they getting this child support done on them, right? Let me tell you what happens there. The kitchen gets hot. The kitchen gets real hot. And guess what happens after that? After a while, that person got to get out they got to get out the kitchen. And guess what? When they get out the kitchen, when they run out the kitchen, they fall into the fire. And that's when the prison comes into play. See, the prison is a business. And a lot of people don't understand that. And even when they do understand that, they don't want to understand that. The prison is a business. So for every child support case that goes higher, and the person is out there spilling their guts, doing their job, paying for it, and doing whatever they got to do, guess what happens? After a while, they give up because it's like a road to nowhere. You doing all this to do what you got to do, but you still not going that far. It's like you trying to go down a tunnel. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know there's daylight, but guess what? Every time you get close, the tunnel gets longer for whatever reason. And this is the situation right here. And this is why a lot of these guys are ending up in jail. And then guess what? For people like me and everybody else out there that's paying taxes, not only are you paying the child support, but you also paying for the people that's put in prison because this judge, this quote-unquote judge of the earth, he ain't really no judge. She ain't really no judge. Only the higher power, only God can judge me. Can't no mere mortal judge me on no level. I'm going to tell you right now. So for somebody that's doing something like that, you know, you turning the pressure up. And guess what? Guess what? Not only am I going to still be paying child support while I'm locked up in jail without a job, but guess what? It gets higher. It gets higher. There's no pause button on this. It gets higher. And guess what? Somebody like me, the pressure gets so high that you might want to go out there, rob, steal, and kill, or sell drugs just to pay this thing off, just to get it off your back. And then what happens? If you're not too smart, what happens? Your kid end up looking like another bill to you. And this is the situations, okay? 99.9 of the black population, young black men, is going through this. Okay, I'm not saying that there's no other race that's going through it, but I know black brothers and some sisters is going through this, and the system is rigged for us to go through it harder than anybody else. And not to say that I'm not targeting no other group of heritage or anything. I'm just saying what it is. This is what happens. And then and you know what? It ain't all the white brothers and sisters that's doing this. It's black brothers and sisters doing this too. They putting the bag on you as well. You getting broke because of them as well. It ain't just the quote unquote white man, as people say. It's your own kind that's doing this to you. Your own kind. The last time when I was in court and I was pleading my case, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all something about this judge. If you really think that I'm one of them stupid dudes, them stupid young black dudes out there, you fooling yourself, bro. Because I'm definitely going to the highest of complaining that I can do to you. The highest. I'm doing it legal. I don't have to threaten nobody. Because you ain't going to make me a slave in the system. I'm going to go the legal way. I'm smarter than that. All of the things that I have been through in my life on this earth, New York City, going through the hurdles of New York City, you know, then coming out here, going through certain hurdles. I love it out here. It's good people out here. But you know what? They're scumbags as well. And he's one of them. You not only did you waste my time, I came up there, okay, I was sick the first day, so I couldn't make it up there because I was sick. But then you rescheduled it. You rescheduled it. And not only did you reschedule it, but you took the amount up. And let me tell you something. I'm a happy brother. You cannot hold me or drag me down on no level, because I'm always going to stand tall. You can't keep a good man down. You definitely can't. So whatever you think, you know what? That's why when y'all judges, quote unquote judges, do something wrong, I don't feel sorry for none of y'all. I don't. I don't feel sorry for none of y'all, because you deserve it. You know better. And I'm going to just say that. You definitely know better. You go around judging people's lives, messing people's lives up. You don't know what that person got it going on in their life, but you judging it and you messing up this person's life. Y'all taking people's kids away. Y'all doing a whole lot of things. And even that's a fraudulent system. That's why I don't feel sorry for these people, these official people. I don't feel sorry for none of them. I don't feel sorry for none of them. Because they probably live, so I ain't going to say all of them, because you got some people, they get in that system just to make a change, to make things better. But you got the majority of them that's trying to make people's lives bad, because they're simply just bad people. So you go in your comfy, nice, luxurious home, and you live your life, and you know you go in your living room and lay on your couch and eat your cookies or whatever it is that you do. But meantime, your job is to make people kill themselves, fund the business of the prison. That's your job. You're gonna burn in hell, because I definitely believe in God, and I believe in karma too. That's why I don't feel sorry for none of y'all when you mess up a family or mess up an individual. I don't feel sorry for none of y'all. You deserve every minute of it. When you take kids away from their parents, when you do things like that, of that nature, you're not God. You could never be. But I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Even though I'm dead serious, this is UD Productions. Please like, subscribe, and share. And remember, do what you got to do for yourself. And don't never stress yourself out. And don't let nobody judge you. Okay? Let me tell you something. My circle is this small. There's a few people that I deal with. And if I spoke to you on the phone, and I speak to you on the phone once in a while, or I kick it to you, or I leave messages, or you my friend on Facebook or whatever, or I deal with you on a regular basis, I look at you as a God-fearing good person. Because this world that we live in right now, I don't know what to tell y'all. All I know is this world is definitely not equipped for the generation that's coming up. It's not equipped. This is exactly why these young dudes, young girls, everybody is out here doing whatever they want to do. Because the older generation, they don't even respect themselves. So how you gonna expect for these young kids to respect you if you don't respect yourself? And that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm out.